What's up, guys? Oh, how is it going on this wonderful, wonderful day, huh? I hope it's going well. I'll change the screen over soon. Just putting some clothes on, you know? No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, guys? Okay. First off, welcome over on Twitch, guys. Made it to zone 15 with help. Nice, Cade. Samuel, first over on YouTube, followed by Tim. Oh, and then flexing the dill pickle emotes. Thank you very much. I like that one. That's my, I think, I don't know. That one and the dabbing one. Probably my favorites. We got the Rock in here early on. What's up, man? Yeah, Tim is very early. That's true. Yeah, he's not always an active chatter. He'll usually jump in if there's something he vehemently disagrees with, though. Do not say anything good about the new game mode. Okay, Wolverine. I'll look into it. That's not good. Oh, I will say I haven't had a lot of time online today, but in the limited time I was scrolling on Reddit, I did see a post about the Dimensional Arcade being buggy, so that's awesome. One of the button inputs is sliding down. Best way for you is to swipe down in the middle of the screen. Yeah, see, I don't know how that'll work since I'm on a computer, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. But anyway, I guess we'll hop right into it. Welcome in, everyone. Smear. All right, let me get rid of my mail, though. Dimensional Arcade ticket bundle. Yeah, I did see... because I like to clear away a lot of the red bubbles before I actually go live. I did see they gave like compensation tickets. I don't know if those will show up, but yeah, somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if they'd show up on this inventory. Anyway, so that's fun. Ugh. Oh, it's a rhythm game. Oh no, the words are all right. Yeah, let's take a look at those. Wrong tab, of course. I wish, I don't know why. I mean, these technically look different, like the clipboard and then the scroll with the check, but I always mix them up and I don't ever click the correct one for the first time. It drives me nuts. New game mode sucks as did the last. Yeah, I thought the Dimensional Arcade the first time around was like okay as a side objective. I wanted it to be built into the game though. The fact that it was a browser game just kind of bothers me, and it's a bummer that that's still the thing. I do immediately see a lot of units though. I like that. And these modes are never really super crazy. So I'm down for that. And then that's just a bunch of gold. Not bad. Couple million right there. Yeah, I mean, that's not horrible. It's like, it usually doesn't take that long either. All right. Well, that being said, let's hop in and see what happens. Open it in the browser. Let me hide all my open tabs that are extremely, extremely sinful, so you guys don't see them. Okay. Well, that looks okay. It's boring and annoying. You've updated on who you'll take to rank 5 for Cosmic. Carnage? Yeah, I knew you were thinking that way. That's a good thing to do, Samuel. You'll thank yourself in the future. Now, here's a question. Can I even... okay, it does work. Okay, welcome to Concert of Champions. In this new rhythm game, you'll fight off enemies while grooving to the beat. Okay. I better be grooving or I'm going to be really upset. Also, the audio for this, they don't really let you change it. I guess I can just do desktop audio and turn it way down. Let me know if it's like too loud or if that's like okay. Because it is like blaring in my ear canal right now. Okay, we got Dazzler. What am I doing? Tap A or L on the side the green grunt approaches from. Oh my gosh. I have to use my keyboard? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna get old fast, I think. Okay, listen closely. Yeah, you guys are gonna hear clicking too. That's gonna really be annoying. Sound is good? Okay. What happens if I just let him get to me? I'm gonna let him try and kill me. This time I will. Oh yeah, they just hit you. Okay. How early can you go? You can go way early. Tap or hold A or L or whatever. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is that Rhino? Wow, this is engaging as heck, dude. Oh, no. There's other buttons? Dude, no. I don't need... Wait, what? I don't need this in my life, dude. I don't need this. I'm bad enough at these kinds of games enough. I have to read chat, all right? I can't cross wires like this. Tim, you should break out your Guitar Hero controller. Tap S or K? No way. I have to use... My fingers don't even fit on the keyboard for this, man. This is stupid. Oh, okay, this is rough on PC. I'm not gonna lie. This is awful. Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll get used to it. I think I'll get used to it. No, I won't get used to it. I'm not gonna get used to it. I'm not gonna get used to it. This is horrible. It's because, like, I don't know. It's because the keys they want you to press don't feel like a true up, down, right, left. Oh, yeah, the keyboard controls are not it. I mean, we're gonna do it anyway, all right? But, like, I am not a big fan. If there is a skill that will play it for me, I will take it. Oh, yay, harder difficulties. Fantastic. Let's check out the store. You just get nothing, basically. Okay. Yeah, I bet swiping on the phone would be cake. Compared to that, that just feels horrible. Here's the thing, like, those of you non-PC gamers, right? You have the WASDs, and those are pretty naturally where your fingers are. What they've gone ahead and done for this on keyboard is they don't have the WASD. They would just have the WAS. So your fingers are like this. They're like all close together, where if you wanted to make it an enjoyable experience, you could have WAD and then you could have IJL, but instead they were stupid and used the worst possible key bindings for everything. So that's great. WASD would be fantastic. I don't know why they did not do the WASDs. That's horrible. It's just dumb. And please let me adjust the audio a little better. I guess I can... I don't know. Ooh, each champion. Okay, okay. Recovering 1 heart every 5 seconds. Well, I'm going to need that because this is annoying. I already forgot which keys I have to press, so that's awesome. Was it IKL? And then... You know what? Whatever. I don't... It's fine. It's whatever. Was it WAS and IKL? I think it was. I don't remember. I'm gonna die. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I remembered the keys. Yeah, this is stupid. I mean, it proves that Kabam can do things with new music, though. Why don't we bring this to the game? You guys didn't know you were getting Guitar Hero today, huh? Dude, I would love this for the main menu music. This would kill. Hiya! That's it. I'm gonna set up. What? Did I just fat finger a different key? Rip off. I got scammed, chat. No, there goes my combo. I was on world record pace there. I think that's my favorite move. Both of them at the same time. This is actually hurting my wrists, though, the way my fingers have to be. Bah! Wait, can I do that? Can I just get away with button spamming? No, there's no way. I guess it counts as a miss, probably. Bop in my head. Yeah, dude, that was a banger, all right? What's up, Nick? Discovered the fatal flaw in under 5 minutes. How much testing could they possibly do? Not a lot. I did see they're starting another Dragon Ball Super arc, though. That's cool. Sounds like Ghostbusters. Dude, it was kind of a jam, though. There's actually a scoreboard? Of course. Dude, you got ass? You're so good. Oh my gosh. Put that on your resume. They'll have to hire you. Say, I was the best dimensional arcader. Now I got the funk. It's so loud. All combo tiers start 3 hits earlier. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. Is that good, chat? What does his moves look like? Let's see. Wah! Yeah, I gotta say, I understand why you guys wanted me to hate this. What, that was a miss? Maybe if I didn't have to hit my frickin' hand every time I wanted to do something. Oh yeah, dude, honestly, those buttons kill me, bro. I actually can't. I quit. Dude, it's awful. I can't do it. My fingers keep hitting each other. I'm gonna keep trying this though. We're gonna use Dazzler. Can I change the keybinds, please? S for Samir, true. Okay, Dazzler, keep us alive with your HP regen magic. Okay, whoever did this deserves a raise. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, I hate everything about it. And then I'm getting like complete ear rape in my ears right now. Dude, I actually hate the up, like, down crap. It makes me want to commit a hate crime. I mean, there may be some of you guys that are way better than me at this. I am not that guy. We're just gonna stay on like the first stage for the whole time. Abyss has been mod for a long time, actually. It's been quite a while. Oh my gosh, it's... I don't even care, dude. This is... It's really... Dude, it's just that they're not the Wasties. It fricks with me so bad. Oh my gosh. I'm going to look forward to doing this every single day. That's for sure. Oh, wow. I love this game mode. Yeah, Samir, to be fair, that's kind of your own bad. It's just like you haven't been here in forever, man. Whoa. Yeah, that song was not my favorite sounding. Oh no, this is an advanced one. I can't make it, chat. It won't happen. Receives a 4x multiplayer on 36 plus hit combos. That would be stellar, actually, if I was good at this, but I'm not. So, oh man, kind of hurts my fingers, actually. I am a unique case though, because I have a weird finger that I actually can't move. So it makes my wrist get a lot more like, I don't know, like tired, I guess, than usual. Whoa, wait, can I press all three of them at the same time? No. Dang it. Oh, baloney. If someone makes a hack for this, I'll buy it. Just kidding. I don't endorse hacking or cheating in any way, chat. It's evil. It's dishonest. And it takes accomplishments away from those that deserve them. Okay, that little part was cool. That was really cool, actually. That was kind of fun. Yeah, no, this is the best game mode of all time. I take it back. What? I think the game gets confused if you try to hold down two at the same time. No. Yeah, I just want to get through this one. That's all. Whoa, what the crap was that at the end? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, honestly, that was pretty good. I mean, that's Anarchy Alley. That was pretty good. You don't see how any of the attacks correspond to the song. Double tap is bugging for me. Wait, what? Double tap is bugging. Double tap. Yeah, like the perk from Call of Duty Zombies. Just kidding. You can also buy boosts for your score. Oh my gosh. So wait, are you telling me they make this bad intentionally? Oh, what? You can? That's crazy. I will not do that, probably. But you can. Way to go. You unlocked a new difficulty. Tap the button on the top left to toggle between the two. I will say, of all the bangers I've currently heard, my favorite is definitely this one. It feels like they kind of mailed it in on the second and third one a little bit. But maybe I just don't really know my punk or rock. Dude, no. Clear Anarchy Alley on Expert to unlock Muspelheim Metal? Alright, well, that's not gonna happen, because I have to clear all these on Expert, or whatever. Alright, we're cooked, chat. Dazzler is definitely the noob-friendly one. I like it. All right, focus up, chat. I'm so cooked. My brain wasn't made for this. Not this late at night. I need at least 5 energy drinks to be able to do this. At least I get to go down to this banger music. I wonder if there's any cheese you can do. Like maybe you can slow the website down somehow. Cause like, oh, I'm choking, chat. Dazzler was made for me. All right, well, we kind of whiffed that, but you know what? I'll take it. You thought? I want to know whose idea this was and how they came up with it. Like, yeah, sure. Everybody wants a rhythm game in our fighting game. Oh, I'm choking. Dazzler, give me health. I just want to limp to the finish line. I hope this isn't like magically copyright music and I'm getting burned right now on YouTube for it. I bet you guys anything this is AI generated though. Oh yeah, that was good, chat. We did so good. Oh my gosh. Literally did the thing where you say the joke you made louder and get laughs. Guitar Hero was like definitely a great game. Didn't they announce a new one? I thought I saw something about that a while ago. People do hate rhythm games. I hate how this one is set up. It's Brian's idea. Oh, he owns a drum set? That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. If the controls were less, like, ridiculous, I would maybe hate it less. Unless I can change it. Wait a second. Why did no one tell me? Chat. Chat. Guys. All right. Well, it might redeem itself tomorrow. But what I want it, maybe let's try D. I don't know. Maybe Dude, there's actually... Honestly, can I do arrow key? Honestly, maybe left. Make that left down. What is simultaneous enemies? Let's disable that. Oh, and you can adjust the sound now. You could not do that in the previous thing. Dude. Well, I'm glad I did the entire thing before that. Finding out I could do that. But that, oh well. Oh, Lee, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right, well, that's enough of that. Make them all the same thing, or a word you can just type really fast over and over again. Wait, do you think I could? Like I said, I don't know how much they play tested this. Wait, what would happen if they're all W? Wait, can you actually? Is that cheating? There's no way. I mean, you would miss, or would you? No. Wait a second. All one bind? There's no shot. Did that revert? No. The garbage con. We have to know. This is... Wait. Is this possible? There's no way, right? Surely it would make you miss? I mean, yeah, you would think, right? I would assume you would miss. I don't know what's gonna happen. If the even works. This could end horribly. Sorry, I did mess with the music a little bit. No, wait, what? No, I'm hitting W, you liars. Okay, so it works on the regular buttons, but for some reason, the up and down inputs, I'm hitting W and they don't work. Okay, well, that was good. So much louder. I even turned it. I'll turn it down even more. Okay, well, that was good for science. So it worked for... Was that just the left attack and right attack? So it worked for those. I could keep those both the exact same. That's actually so dumb. That's so stupid. S-tier design, gentlemen. So maybe up left we could do... I wonder if maybe we ruined it trying to remap everything, and then we could do that. Oh, I don't know. It's not going to matter. We'll test more of this tomorrow. If we don't get all the rewards, we don't get all the rewards. It's not the end of the world for me. Okay, well that was like okay, I guess. Huh. Oh wait, did that change? There's no way that changed my in-game sound, right? Feels kind of quiet. No, that's fine. It's usually what it is. Overall, my opinion, probably the same as the original Dimensional Arcade, where, I mean, it's cool. I like extra rewards that hardly require effort, but I also wish they would have just put their manpower somewhere else. That's what I would prefer. That's what I'd prefer. Sorry, I need to do this really quick. I've actually been forgetting to do these. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Honestly, I might leave it as W getting like either side normal attack. You're not going to get any of the rewards because you're not going to be playing this garbage. Oh, Samuel, I don't blame you, man. I don't. It's Dimensional Arcade. It feels like the feedback from the last Dimensional Arcade was not, man, I wish this was a rhythm game. It was make the attacking and decision making more engaging. That, at least for me, and that's what I remember talking to chat a lot about, is it would have been cool. You could even have it like be a turn-based RPG of some kind. I don't know, like, but yeah, whatever. Maybe we get more heartwarming affirmations. It's gonna be, wow, you guys really love Dimensional Arcade. We're gonna bring it back again, but it will be even more different in the future. That's great. When they bring the poker mode back, they're gonna have you do quick time events now or something. Watch. The rewards it shows in the little objectives tab is probably all you're getting, I would think. The units are nice. I do think that's probably like the best part of it. Yeah, in this economy, you got to get all the units you can. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like ultra negative about it, because I do like free stuff and I like when Kabam tries new things. I just wish, I don't know, man. I said this last time, don't have it be a browser thing. Like, put it actually in the game. It makes for a far better experience. Like, if the poker mode was just in a web browser, people would have hated it so much more than they did. It just feels really tacky. You probably won't be getting towed. I actually missed Daily Super this weekend. So, and I don't know if there's grace days or not for that. Could one of you guys let me know? If there aren't, then oh darn, I guess I'm not getting towed. You all said you like Doom Cycle. Honestly, like, Doom Cycle was, it was cool, and then it was just like a snooze fest. Like, I very quickly lost interest in it. I think the biggest issue with that was you could not control and use your special attack. You couldn't control really anything, so there was no player engagement in it. And once you got to the point where you could auto, like, you just do the same stage over and over again, there was no like real progression feel to it. I think that was the problem with Doom Cycle the most, which is something I feel like easily could have remedied, but they wanted a rhythm game, I guess. They wanted a rhythm game, but that's all right. It's you know, different strokes for different folks kind of thing, right? Like, Tim likes rhythm games, so he likes it a lot. I'm not, I don't know. I liked playing the drums on Rock Band, but that's about it. RIP Rock Band, by the way. That game was legendary, man. Oh, there are grace. Okay, that's good. Maybe I will get towed then. Worst comes to worst, I could buy some, right? But that would be a very difficult thing for me to do for a character I moderately care about. I think I have 17. And I actually was like so annoyed because I had opened MCOC before I went to bed. I was laying in bed and I was like, I got to get this done. I got to get my daily stuff done before I go to bed so I can get this toad thing. And then I was like, you know what? I'll do it in the morning. I did not do it in the morning. I completely forgot. Sleep wiped away my memory entirely. And the daily super event was not done. Was not done. But that's good to know there's some grace to it. I mean, dude, that's a lot. Like, you have to log in every day for like 3 months, right? And do your daily super event. Holy Samir. I respect the dedication though, man. I respect the hustle. Yeah, I can double check. I haven't done the dailies for today, obviously, but I might try the Dimensional Arcade off stream tomorrow and see how the swipe controls are. I'm curious. Whoops. I have set, yeah, I have 17. And then I think 1 to get today. Still. Yeah. So I'll have 18 after today's over. Yeah, daily super is very important. I try very hard not to miss it. But sometimes real life just kicks you in the butt, you know, and you just don't have the energy for it. You may have those little yellow lightning bolts, but you don't have the energy in your brain, in your body. That being said, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Assault and Science. Solo raid. I'm just going to run one of these really quick. We'll do... How does Lizard work for solo raids? I wonder. Lizard. Let's do anti-venom though. He's so quick. Not gonna lose any sleep. Yeah, until 7-star Toad becomes like the greatest champion in the game. He won't. Ugh, man, my neck kind of hurts. I think I'm gonna try and sit at a weird angle today so that I can read chat without straining my head. You got Scorp to rank 4? How you liking him, Charles? Did I see the new type of AQ? I did. I did not like read through any of it though, or anything like that. Although I really should. What are you guys' initial thoughts on it? Like good, bad, ugly? What are your thoughts and opinions? It seems like they took AQ and tried to give people an excuse to use like Aegon, Sentry, Cole. It's like different ramping champions like that, right? Waiting to see what it's like. I just hope it's not like another thing where you just have to really highly coordinate. Like that's what annoys me about a lot of AQ stuff, is like just feeling like you have to have Discord or something. I wish there were more things in the game that like just you could play independently but still contribute towards like alliance things. That's kind of what Coliseum is. I kind of like that. I don't like war that much. I don't like AQ that. I mean, AQ is not awful because you can kind of do it autonomously to an extent, right? Honestly, that's 3 more games of Battlegrounds than I'm playing, Samir. So give yourself a pat on the back for that one. You rank 3 Sentinel? Nice. That's an excellent choice for a rank up, man. Hope you're liking him. Yo, what's up, Swiss? How are you, man? I think, like, for your average Joe, Like, that's kind of where I look at war. It's just really overwhelming trying to coordinate with that many people. I've said it before, man. I think alliances should be like 10 to 15 people max. I feel like that would make the game so much more playable. And far more competitive. Because it would break up a lot of the like Giga alliances. You could see a lot more of a changing of the guard. I think it would be fun. Anytime, Mr. Oh, okay. You and you rank forward, Mr. Bones? Sheesh, making big moves. Look at that health just evaporate, man. All right. Finish him off with style. Watching me play with Anti-Venom, wondering how he is so OP and what you're doing wrong with him. So as he can kind of take a little bit of time to get going. I don't know. I wouldn't say Anti-Venom is OP. I would say he's just very solid. OP, I think of champions like Serpent or something like that, or like Nico. Anti-Venom, I don't feel like quite crosses into OP territory. He just is an extremely solid, extremely versatile champion. I don't know that I would make him... I don't know that he's necessarily OP, because he does require some time to get going. I don't know. I guess you could maybe say he's OP. I don't know. He has a lot of utility. That's probably what he's got going for him the most. Okay, that's done. Did I do this on the main account? I did, right? That's what I did last week. Yeah. All right, we'll just hop into Arena, I think. Get us some units. Unit TC Mo's. Just another chill Monday. But yeah, basically you just get your debuffs active and then start launching special 2s. Because your special 2 will like basically eat your debuffs that you place on your opponent from getting your combo up and stuff. And convert those into furies. And so if you have a lot of debuffs, you get a pretty good amount of furies. And then you profit. And then one of the other things that makes him so good as well is his awakened ability. If he's like max sig or close to it, you can basically block whatever you want. And he'll regen all the way from it, which is really helpful. Whoa, Abyss, bold call. Dude, we've got a lot of go-tos for Anti-Venom, to be fair. Ugh. I need to hit up a chiropractor or something. Or like, I need to get one of those really small monitors that I can just like, I don't know, get under my main monitor so I never have to crane my neck at all to look at chat. Yeah. Yeah, generally you don't need the special trace though. He's regenning help. Generally, Anti-Venom is not really known for defense though. He's more of an offensive guy. So if that's like change your opinion of him, don't let that influence it, because he's not really a huge defender. Not really got much going for him. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, as always, go ahead and drop a like with your clicker mouse thumbs up, you know, just do that stuff. Helps the channel. Makes you cooler for doing it as well. I appreciate you guys. I love that we get so many people out here on like Monday. Oh yes, absolutely, Spidey. Okay, so here's my thoughts, and it's not too much different than what my thoughts were in the Discord chat. Okay, the Patriots have still done nothing to convince me that they are not frauds. Okay, number one, they beat a Broncos team that, quite frankly, the Broncos should have won. Like, they were playing a backup quarterback. They didn't kick a field goal early, missed one late, and had one blocked late. Meanwhile, New England only had one missed kick. Like, and they won by 3, right? Like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have won. Like, you can't convince me that if Bo Nix played that game, that the Patriots still would have won. I don't believe that. I just, they're just still not good. Like, the NFL media wants to crown Drake May Tom Brady 2.0 so badly just for the narrative, and it actually drives me insane. I listen, they could win the Super Bowl, and I still don't think they're that great of a team, dude. Like, they have just had such a Mickey Mouse like run to the Super Bowl. It's not even funny. They should have lost to the Texans, but the Texans forgot how to play offense, which is kind of unfortunate because that defense tried their buns off. Like, they had the easiest schedule in the entire league. It's so annoying, man. Anyway, we got our Super Bowl. It was the Rams and Seahawks game, and that was fantastic. And I'm glad we got that, because I don't know how competitive the Super Bowl will be. I don't think will be a shootout. The only way I think the Pats could win is if they slow the game down enough to where just Darnold barely gets a chance to play football. If the game speeds up at all, I think Seattle wins. Their defense is too good. Their pass rush is too good. Their corners are too good. I just think it would be over. That's like my quick thoughts. Also, as much as I love the like iconic images of football being played in the snow, I wish every team had a dome. I do. I hate seeing weather influence a game that much, because I feel like I'm seeing like lesser performances from players. Caveman coming in with the big $5 donation. Thank you very much, man. He says, our local zoo gives the animals chores to earn their keep. The lion sweeps tonight. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the joke. Always putting a smile on my face, man. Welcome in. In the US Dollaruskis. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thoughts. I think the Patriots are okay. I don't think they made the Super Bowl. They're not a bad team, right? It's hard to win in the NFL. I just feel like they're really getting overhyped, and that bothers me. I don't quite know exactly how to explain it though. I do favor the Seahawks though. I don't know that I would quite say they'll destroy the Pats, just because like the Patriots do play in a way that tends to slow the game down a little bit. I could see it spiraling out of control though if they can get a lot of turnovers. Yeah, like the Bills definitely could have gone to the Super Bowl, Spidey. That hurts. Oh yeah, timeout Samir. Abyss or Spidey, can you timeout Samir for five minutes? I think you can do it 5 minutes. I think the Patriots have a chance. They just need things to go their way pretty strongly. I think it would be hilarious if it ended though with the Seahawks in the red zone and then they threw an interception. Oh, that would be rough, man. Samira, I'm sorry, man. I had to do it. I'm a man of my word. Or like 1 minute. I don't know if you can time out for 1 minute. I actually don't know. But yeah, that's the thing, Charles. Like a lot of people like to point out how the Patriots have played some like really good defense, and that's true. That really is. Like they've gone through the Texans, they've gone through the Broncos. Like definitely they've played good defenses. But if you look at those games, dude, like they're scoring late in the game, and that's when they finally run away with it. Like they're very slowed down for quite a while, and then those teams also did not have offense to complement. Like you have to play complementary football, you know. So I good defense, sure, but their offense, CJ Stroud, dude, was not looking good. Jarrett Stidham looked like freaking Drew Brees in the first quarter, and then after that it was just like he couldn't buy a second with the football. They're just blitzing him every play. Or that's what it felt like, at least. It'll be interesting. I don't mind either team in the Super Bowl though. Why is he getting timeout? It's just tradition between Caveman and Samir. Tale as old as time. Samir pops up over on Twitch. What a power play, dude. What a power play. Can I time myself out, he says. No, I don't think so. You could try, but Twitch might explode. Is that considered ban evasion, chat? Should that be like a perma ban? I don't think so. A lot of channels have that though. Yeah, no, it's just a fun feud. No, and I have it tonight where per dollar you can time someone out. Just for fun. Ugh, bruh. Hi, Hulk. Give me a break. Just wait, dude. The Dolphins will be in the Super Bowl next year. One day, dude. One day they'll do it. It'll be, I don't know, who would they play though? It has to be some ridiculous team. And I just listen, Miami, please. This is my prayer. Make a Super Bowl before the Jets. If you let the Jets go through what they're currently going through and have gone through for the last like 20 years, if you let them get to a Super Bowl before you, that's going to be so embarrassing. Yeah, the Dolphins have the longest active playoff drought in the NFL. As far as like a playoff win. Don't think mid champs. Dolphins versus Saints. I wouldn't mind that. That would actually be kind of cool. I actually like the Saints organization. It looks like they were actually pretty decent this year. I don't remember their quarterback's name, but he was looking pretty good. He was who was it? Was it Schuff? Schoaf? Is that who's throwing it for him? It might have been, but he wasn't turning the ball over. He was playing pretty good. Yeah, you can do a lot, Samir. A lot more on Twitch than you can on YouTube. How long would the timeout would have been? 100 minutes, I think. No, I actually don't. You're fine, Samir. You're totally fine. Here's the thing, like, you're getting away from the timeout, but you're also suffering through Twitch ads. So it's like, it's a, you know what? Whatever, we'll kill her, sure. Jacksonville's no, I think the I thought I saw earlier the Jacksonville OC actually agreed to another deal with Jacksonville. I think he's staying. Got an ad as I said that. Ah, a little too early. Yeah, we'll see. The Eagles will be really interesting, man. Oh my damage, Viv. Calm down. I thought that was McDaniel with the Chargers. He did agree to stay with the Chargers. Yeah, I think that's a separate deal that happened, though. I know that Philip Rivers pulled out of the job for the Bills head coach, or like the interview process he pulled out of. That would have been awesome, actually, seeing Philip Rivers coach. I kind of wanted him to get it, man, just to see like what would happen. Because like he was kind of a sling it style quarterback, very Josh Allen-esque in that way, at least. Welcome back, Samir, to the land of the YouTubes, at least for now. We need to get some more drops, Kabam. He didn't agree to a deal? I thought he did. I swear I saw that today. Maybe he reneged on it? Or maybe that was like false insider news? Because I swear I saw that. Also, I did not mean... oh, well. Hopefully I can keep the combo. Now here's the thing, chat. Get it? Oh, he pulled from the Browns coaching search. Interesting. Well, the Jaguars were okay offensively. He would probably be a pretty good hire. I'm really interested to see how Mike McDaniel does with the Chargers. Can you run a prediction? You sure can, maybe. You say for now, would I time out a person for a second time? I mean, there's no law that's been written that once you're timed out, you're now immune to it the rest of the stream. I'm just saying. Maybe there should be, though. Then we can't gang up on one person. That would be a little messed up. I don't know how many people would vote on a prediction, though, man. There's not a lot of people on Twitch. And I don't think you have the power to do that on YouTube. I mean, you're not mod on YouTube, but even if you were. Yeah, I kind of wish the same thing as well, Samael. I'm cruel? No, you guys are doing it to one another. No, I never said you had to time anyone out. This is purely chosen. Purely chosen. Oh, early release my behind. Yeah, right. Game. Can't gang up on Samir. Yeah, that would be messed up, man. It would be messed. Oh, I did the thing. Wait, Spidey was just doing what he was told, though. If you really want to point a finger, we know where it goes. All right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I will be said. He won. That's true. He did actually ask for it, though. Honestly, he could have skated by, and then he was like, oh, is it time to get kicked or whatever? Okay, honestly, this intro is way too tanky. He's getting too much willpower. I might be better off just letting him kill me. Or I need a, like, special 3. I don't know optimal damage for Mr. Hawkeye here. Oh, so what? You're better than me, Spidey? Spidey, dude, you careful, man. Caveman's got money and he knows where to point it. Oh, no. I actually don't know how it works if I wanted to time out one of my mods. I'm sure I could. Okay, well, that's like a big nothing burger of damage. Maybe I used it wrong. Go special too. See, I did that before. It still felt like it did nothing, but I'll go for it. Samira, better be appropriate. I can't see it the way I'm set up right now. All right, well, we won anyway. We're chilling. Hope we see the second half of the rank 5 from somewhere. Free to play before 9.4 comes out. You want to rank 5 and max sig your kitty pride before you quit the game. Don't quit, Samael. Don't do it. We need you, man. Abyss, I'm not getting involved in this. There are not Twitch drops that I know of, Samuel. No recoils and no despair. I have despair. I just didn't have enough debuffs for it to matter. But I just I don't run recoils because I would have to change back and forth too often, and that's losing me units. And that's not exactly why I'm playing Arena. Playing Arena to make money, not lose it. I see what you mean, though. Arena is a dream with recoils on. Not according to that match? No, I definitely have despair on. I definitely do. Unless somebody hacked into my account and reset my masteries, I definitely did. Ugh. Reading comics at work? Dude, I wish I could have done that for work today. Instead, I was busy digging trenches, and that was so fun. Let me tell you, chat. Let me tell you. Oh, boy. In the cold weather, digging a trench. It's so fun. The ground's all frozen and rocky and just nice. You got a jackhammer everywhere you want to dig. It's great. It's great. I love it. Nothing like it. Plumbing at its finest. That's for sure. That's all right, though. Digging trenches is fun. Yeah, you know it, Samir. You know. Yours was indoors? Dang, that would be so nice. I was working on a job site when I first started. We were building a hotel, and it was a heated job site. It was fantastic. The whole thing is just wrapped in plastic, and they have, like, I don't know, like 6 heaters surrounding the place. Just like blasting air in. It was awesome. Dude, I probably am, caveman. Oh, snap. Destroyed. Mm-hmm. Yep, and then I probably get to go dig trenches tomorrow. Your site is an empty factory? That sounds kind of cool, though. But yeah, I bet that would be freezing. There needs to be some standards, man. If you're they need all job sites need to be heated. That should be a law, dude. That should be a law. You got to discuss. I like how you use discuss first, as if it wasn't just arguing with people about the rules for removing a deceased trustee from a trust account. That sounds very, dude, I don't know hardly anything about that kind of world. That sounds awful though. What's my prestige? I can check that after this actually. Got a 2014 MacBook Pro. Oh, then you'll go straight to Marvel Rivals? I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. There's a lot of really good games on PC gaming. Digging trenches is so much harder than it looks. Yeah, it definitely sucks. Yeah. You don't know anything about it either. That's the best part. Oh, that's always a fun game to play if you're ever having a conversation with somebody that you just don't really like. If they're talking about something, just take the opposite point of view, whether you believe it or not, or know it's right or know it's wrong, and just argue with them nonsensically. Because that's like one of the things that is the most annoying, right? Is when someone is stupid and you know they're wrong about something, but they're arguing it ad nauseum anyway. It's very entertaining. Knees hurt, back hurt, your hands hurt. Yeah. Yeah, dude, what my problem is when we're digging trenches, I'll get a really bad cramp, like right there in my like thumb gamer muscle. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It feels good because you're like working hard and like hard work feels good. Not in the moment though. Not in the moment though. Your back hurts, shoulders get tired. Can get pretty rough. My prestige is 32,038. One of the mini snowblower shovels. They're a godsend. Never heard of that. Unless you're talking about like snow shovel. That would make sense. That would make sense. Ultimate rage bait, yeah. Dude, it's fun, man. It's fun. It's kind of evil though, arguing with someone and you know you're actually wrong. But it is satisfying. And don't even really argue with them. Just take the opposite point no matter what. I don't think I did see it, Charles. Your wrist cramps all the time. Yeah, my wrist is always fine. It's just like my weird hand thumb muscle that gets me, man. I also played a lot of baseball growing up, so my shoulders are kind of jacked. So my shoulders get really tired really fast. Leaving a dead person's profile having access to a trust account is a potential safety/privacy issue and makes no sense regardless of what the trust documents say. Yeah, I mean, someone could always like impersonate that person and use it as an avenue to access the whatever's in the trust, right? I could see it being a potential like opening for fraud. I would assume that was your argument. But also like they're dead, so they don't need to be anywhere. It's literally a tiny snowblower you use like a shovel, unless you're talking about dirt. Yeah, we're talking about dirt, Abyss. Yeah, we're talking about like trenching sewage for plumbing and stuff. But yeah, leaf blowers or snow blowers are fantastic in the snow. Your knees are screwed already. Oof. Yeah, plumbing not the best for the knees, man. Oh, I did see that. Yes, I did see the preview. I think I saw that maybe before you sent that. I don't remember. And Baku looks cool. And then they very clearly did not want to give us gameplay of Blue Marvel. So I thought that was funny. Every football is real. You guys play glorified rugby. Oh boy, oh boy. It's funny how digging dirt is the thing everyone thinks isn't that hard till they do it. Actually, like, true. It is very exhausting, man. It really is. You kind of look at it and you just see people just annihilating the ground sometimes, and you think, oh, that's cake. It's actually not. Especially if, like, where I was at today, like, you're not even digging up dirt. If it was just dirt, that's fine. Honestly, wouldn't bother me at all. But we actually have to jackhammer through it, or like chipping hammer, whatever you want to call it, because it's not like a gigantic jackhammer. But yeah, you actually have to like break it up with like, you're not getting it up with shovels, and then when you need to scoop it out, it's just a bunch of rocks, and that's like really heavy, man. Like, I'm a pretty like naturally strong guy. I get pretty tired pretty quick, man. It can be pretty brutal. Six-foot hole would take 3 days. In some cases, yeah, dude. So we actually had, the other day, I was on a different crew and we were digging trenches and stuff for drainage. And dude, we had to go through underneath the cement footing of a house. So if you guys have ever seen construction, right? They pour the foundation, they have those little concrete walls and stuff. All the stuff that the wood sits on for the actual house itself. You put in like your plumbing to the main sewage when that is done, right? So occasionally you have to dig under these just giant concrete footings is what it's called. And it's just a bit, just like big slabs of concrete sometimes, because your pipe needs to go in a certain direction for certain things. And we had to go under this like little like area of the footing. So you got to like chip away at it, under it, and make like, you have to like tunnel under it essentially, right? And there was a boulder like this effing big in there, and there were like 3 of them, so we couldn't even go around it. We just had to like pull them out. It was awful. It took us like the whole day just to get those out, man. Like, it was so ridiculous, and it was freezing cold, and like, you just don't want to do that kind of stuff. It is rough, man. Spidey, you raise a good point. But we got it. We got it. We got the whole thing done. Abyss. Yeah, obviously, if you can use a trencher, you use a trencher or an excavator. Oh, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just can't get power tools in places, though, you know? But yeah, there's definitely like strategy to how you should dig if you want to like dig efficiently, for sure, to where you're like killing yourself as little as possible. But even then, man, like, you still run out of gas. Oh, you backfill with concrete? I guess, yeah, I guess if you're like actually in the house, if you're just doing the underground portion, at least in the States, you don't need concrete. You backfill with dirt and stuff. And then that's someone else's job to pour concrete. But yeah, if the house is already built, you got to go chip stuff up to try to like move a fixture over. That sucks. There's a lot of really, like, pardon the pun, but there's a lot of crappy aspects of plumbing, I think. But there's a lot of good that comes with it too. Like, there are some days I go to work and I'm like, this is plumbing? Are you serious? This might be the easiest day of my life. So it's very hit and miss. I like it though, so far at least. It feels really rewarding. I think I've been losing some weight too, man. It's hard not to when you're just digging holes a lot. Just move the house. Smart. Just demo the whole thing and start again. It's ruined. But yeah, it's fun. It's fulfilling. I do. I don't know if I work with a single overweight plumber, actually. Like, it just keeps you in shape. For better or for worse. You have 2? Yeah, you're supposed to be at much more than that, Spidey. You actually might be past the grace. Like, you might not actually be able to get it if you don't miss a day. I think it's like 19 or so. 19. I'm at 17 and I missed a day for sure. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single one that you could get. Actually, wait. I was at 17. Now I'm at 18 because of today's. So I missed one. We should be at 19, I think. And someone earlier was saying we have a grace of like 15 tokens. Oh, maybe not. According to Samir math, we're still good. Or you could buy the daily bundle deals, and those have 2 each, I think. Or maybe it's 1 for the daily and 2 for the weekly. But that would be a colossal waste. I don't think the daily bundles are really that worth it right now. There was a time where they were pretty valuable. I think they need to update those offers or just release a new progression title, you know? I don't blame you. There's not a lot going on in the game right now, Spidey. I don't blame you. Some players aren't impressed by M'Baku offensively. Wait until the champion comes out. Yeah, I mean, you don't even know what part of his rotation we saw. It was like a 5-second clip. It could have been like the end of his damage rotation for all we know. Or he couldn't have even been ramped. Who knows? Who knows? It did seem like he had some decent util, though. He was unstoppable. He had some evade counter going on. He had some stuff. 9.4? I would be down for that, Samir. I think, like, it... Yeah. I really thought we'd get one with Banquet. They usually like to introduce those alongside a spending event to really incentivize people to whale out, but I guess they didn't want to for whatever reason, which is kind of interesting to me, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think they took like a nice little break after Banquet, had to count their stacks of money, but I think we're going to start getting content here soon for the game again. Hopefully more than we can handle, man, because I like to tackle everything as soon as I can, and I play myself into looking for things to play. Yeah, it seems like M'Baku will be all right. I'm not worried about it. Besides, like, people aren't even going to care about M'Baku. They're going to look at Blue Marvel, and that's who everybody is going to chase. Yeah, marked is nice to have, for sure. Maybe with like some more marked champions in the game, Kabam gets like less scared of immortality gimmicks. Stuff like that. Bum 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 bum. You called it a demon. I know, we need to start adding voice lines to MCOC. I think that would be great. It would really go a long way towards, you know, the atmosphere of the game. Captain America versus Alien? Like, Alien versus Predator alien? Or is that like a different person? Like from actual comics? I always take Captain America though, because America. Everyone was hyped over Dracula, but Frankencastle's better. Yeah, I liked Frankencastle off the rip. I just thought he might take a little bit of getting used to. Yeah, Spidey, I kind of land in the same area as you about that whole thing. No, Charles is very heavily tied to Jabari Panther, who is also heavily tied to M'Baku. It makes sense. It checks out. Ugh. Relaxed gamer position, boys. What? Is that real? That sounds like an acid trip of a comic book, man. That sounds so fake. I believe you because comics have done some weird stuff. But that's so crazy. Fighting xenomorphs. Dang, I gotta fight a weapon flex? Oh no. Say it ain't so, chat. Every comic book, yeah. You're holding issue 2? What does the cover look like? Can you send a photo on Discord? Only if it's like actually cool, like what I'm anticipating it is, but... What, are they gonna make the face huggers Nazis too? Oh. They just have cartoonish handlebar mustaches as well. And the little propeller hats. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's a lot of excuse me. There's been a lot of heroes over the past few years I'm surprised aren't in this game. Namely Pork Grind. Everybody vote Pork Grind. Push the Pork Grind agenda through, please. I actually don't even know if you can still vote, but if you can and you haven't voted Pork Grind, you're failing miserably. We have to get Pork Grind before I get Spider-Ham. For the memes. Man, imagine if you just like wanted to regen as Weapon X, but like, no. Cute. Thanks, buddy. Man, I almost lost that. That would have been embarrassing. Don't vote Pork. No, 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 no. No, get out of here. No, 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 no. You got to vote Pork Grind. It's the only correct vote. Hope you get neither. Oh my God. Colossus is cool. I will say he does look cool. I'd be okay if he won. It's got to be Pork Grind though, man. Gotta be. Gotta be. It's gotta be. Just put it in the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it real quick. Oh, it's issue 3. Okay. Wow, I can't believe that's real. What the heck? Dude, wait, does that mean that we could get Xenomorph in Marvel Contest of Champions then? That's what I'm reading into right now. Also, I should have gone with the other matchup. Why am I getting death matches all of a sudden? Now you have to wait 2 years? Maybe sooner. Who knows? I wonder what makes Kabam decide to actually bring, like, Summoner's Choice losers back. Like, if maybe they reach a certain, like, threshold of votes, they'll do it. Dude, why have we not had that yet, Abyss? We have to. That's so dumb. And look, I said it before, right? Marvel is owned by Disney. Disney owns Star Wars. Let's get Yoda in Marvel Contest of Champions, shall we? I think we got to do it. Big Daddy Disney just says, you know what? I want Yoda in MCOC. Bang. Can you imagine how legit that would be? Or remake MCOC, but you're fighting with like the Jedis and the Sith. You could have a really cool Star Wars based fighting game. I feel like that would be really sick. You could do a lot with that too. There's a lot of characters in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, Darth Vader, that would be so cool. But no, it would be really cool, dude. The sound would be immaculate. Oh, a Star Wars fighting game would be peak, dude. I don't know if you would ever get like enough juice behind it to make it happen, but that would be so cool, man. Marvel, if you're listening, or Disney, Marvel, pass it up to Disney. Disney, make this happen. It will sell millions. You have the B-Dizzle guarantee. I have years of game making experience and working for multi-billion-dollar companies. Trust me, it's worth it. Just do it. Random internet guy says it's a good idea, and it is. I'm just saying, it would be cool. Just think of the sound alone. The sound design. Oh, I will say, like, love it, love or hate Star Wars. You can't deny that, like, those movies are, they just sound like the sounds are so unique and cool. When things explode, it's just, it's perfect. It's like a chef's kiss. You know what else is perfect? Joaquin Torres. Bang. Look at how easy that was to take down the thing right there. We're getting a mall show soon? That's cool. I didn't know that. I've been pretty out of the loop since Disney took over the reins with Star Wars, because by and large, I hate pretty much everything they've put out Star Wars related. And I've given a lot of things a chance. I really have. And just not my cup of tea, man. I choose to pretend nothing like post Lucasfilms getting sold to Disney exists, and it's better that way. I'm sorry if you really like Disney Star Wars. First of all, I just think you're wrong. But you know, second of all, it's not good. It's objectively horrible. Speaking of objectively horrible, how did that not kill her? Rip me, dude. Oh my, not rip me. There's life. Leave me alone. Come on, Silver Samurai. Okay, I think I can get her with one combo. This will be clutch. Yes, huge. Easy. Easy mode. Never a doubt. Man, he's shock immune? I guess that makes sense. Did you make it in time? Yes and no. I am still live, sheep. So I guess you did make it in time. But you missed the oh, excuse me. You missed the insanity that was the Dimensional Arcade. That was the greatest game mode I think MCOC has ever put out, for sure. And I don't mean that sarcastically at all. No, it's okay. It's kind of what you expect from I think it's probably on a similar caliber to the last Dimensional Arcade. Where I only like it for free stuff. How does it work on PC? Horribly. I don't like it. But I did find out conveniently after I had used all my tokens, you can remap where the notes are played. So that might change my experience. But initially it was bad because the place they put the controls initially is bad. Your Beverly's Incinerate immune? He is. Good. I think, isn't he only Incinerate immune with enough armor ups though? I could be wrong. I don't know if he has it in base or not though. I'm always wanting to learn that stuff, Abyss. Ouch. Leave me alone. Duma. Do. I think it would have been fun if I had a guitar, like from a Guitar Hero thing, to try to use it on the rhythm thing though. Dude, who says Hyperion is overrated? Come on. Did you see how nuts that was? Homie just freaking put on a clinic against Photon. Oh my gosh. I should take Hype to rank 4. That could be fun. Just one of the old guard. So it didn't work. He died. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Samir. That makes sense. Good thing you were able to pull it out, though. Come away with the victory. It's a Red Skull version of the Xenomorph Queen? What? Dude, comics are nuts. Speaking of nuts, Absorbing Man just destroyed Gamora. Take Abs Man to rank 4 right now. Yeah, dude, if you want to give me the rank 4 mats, I will happily go and do that for you. I'm a little bit low on the materials right now, my man. A little bit low. You guys see that intercept though with Absorbing Man? You guys thought I couldn't intercept with Abs Man very well? That was peak. Are you kidding me? That was S tier caliber play, gentlemen. Look at that. Did you see that intercept too? Oh my gosh. Fusion. Ha! You have them other than the tier 4 alpha? Well, that's what Radiance is for, man. Somehow Hydra fused Red Skull and the Xenomorph Queen into one entity. So now Red Skull controls all the Xenomorphs? What? That's insane, man. How many rank 4s have I gained in your hiatus? I have quite a few. I have like 24, I think. I think I have 24 around there. If you remind me right before I end stream, I can check for you. But I'm pretty sure it's like 24, 23, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something wrong. We too low. Bang ding ow. Only real ones understand that reference. Samir, you'll never catch me. I could be lying. Maybe I actually only have like 10. I'm not though. I think it is like 24. That's weird. Holy fuck. Yes, gay man. One of the most legendary news performances of all time. What's the lore for that? I don't even like, what is the backstory? Is it just someone wanted to really like prank that person? Was that a skit on like some show? Because like that actually happened, right? Like that was I thought that was like a live news broadcast. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I've watched that video like my whole life and I've never actually cared enough to look up the backstory to it. Oh, ouch. The local news looked on Reddit for a list of names and found a troll post and thought it was real. Oh my gosh. That makes it even better. They thought it was real on Reddit? Come on, man. Whoever's idea that was better have gotten fired. Oh, dude. Reddit is only good for like problems you're having that somebody also had like 10 years ago. And they're the only ones on this planet with the solution. And like occasionally memes. Even though you've said in the past you can deal with 50s or 40-degree weather way too cold in your neck of the woods. Well, there is like a very huge cold front right now. I know, affecting a lot of people. At least in the States. I don't think there's anything of note anywhere else, but maybe there is. It's been a very mild winter this year, though. Which is nice. I hate the cold weather, man. I want it to get summer as soon as possible. Give me the heat. It's freaking freezing. It's like 60 degrees. This guy. 60 degrees what? 60 degrees Kelvin? I actually don't know if that would actually probably be a lot warmer. Yeah, 50 degrees is toasty here. Like, well, 50 degrees is okay. It's not my ideal temperature though. I will say 60 is like great. 60 Fahrenheit? I would kill for 60 right now, man. Yeah, I don't remember what Kelvin is in relation to normal temperature. Yeah, Swiss. Yeah. I mean, is that technically good advice? Yes. I think there are a lot of people that play the game without reading nodes. But I feel like a lot of people, like, if you're on Reddit asking for help, you've probably already done that, and you just need, like, a little bit better help or, like, some tricks of the trade. But yeah, dude, there's some people can be very, very rude. They just want to farm karma. I totally get it. It's 5 degrees right now where you're at. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff stinks, man. Or if it dips into the negatives. Fahrenheit, of course. I do not go by Celsius. I am freedom units only. Well, like, it can be real advice, caveman, but sometimes people say it in a way that's very condescending. Oof, I forgot to do the special one first. Negative 273 is 0 Celsius. I think you're right, actually. There's a funny Cactar and Tonberry video on Kelvin. That's a really obscure reference, but maybe someone will get it. I don't know. You simply add the number 273, and then your whole life is converted to Kelvinism. You see, Kelvins were invented by a Kelvin Klein. Oh my gosh. That's ancient YouTube, man. That's ancient YouTube. That's like the stuff my brother showed me growing up. Your ideal temp is like 50s, low 60s. Move to Southern California, man. It's like permanently 60, 65 range. But it's very expensive because it's California, so maybe don't go. Now, my perfect temperature, honestly, anything above 60, and then like maybe below. I honestly don't mind when it gets into the hundreds, but probably we'll just say from like 60 to 100, man. Sheep, you wouldn't understand. You had to be there. Yeah, Red Skull is annoying, especially if you don't have a good unstoppable counter or armor up counter. There's a lot of good champs for Red Skull in the game now, though. It is currently 277 Kelvin. Nice, man. I think, isn't there... I could have sworn that there's like another unit of temperature too. I don't know exactly what it is, but I swear there is. There's Kelvin. Is it centigrade? Isn't centigrade a unit for temperature? I could be wrong, but I swear there's another one. I know if you're speaking like heat, like food heat, it's like Scoville. But as far as temperature, no, maybe it's not centigrade. I don't know. Kelvin is even more stupid. Yeah. 90 and above is way too hot. I don't mind it. As long as you're not in the sun like 24/7 for the day. Oh, centigrade is the same as Celsius? That would make sense. Maybe that's like the OG name? I don't know the lore for Celsius, man. Summer gets 90s and it's humid. Yeah, humidity is killer. I guess, like, here, the point of clarification here, right? Because when we're talking about temperature, humidity plays probably a bigger role than anything, right? Like 90 degrees humid and 90 degrees dry, very, very different temperatures. Very different. Like 90 degrees in Florida, very brutal. 90 degrees in like Arizona, a lot. It's brutal. It's still really hot, but it is not the same. Oh, that makes sense. That checks out, caveman. Okay, so Celsius was originally centigrade, just like Istanbul is Constantinople. Got it. I think everyone uses Celsius except the USA. Kind of like the metric. I will admit I like the metric system more. Temperature, I really don't care either way. I did, Lee. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, personally. We'll have to see. The controls on PC are a little wonky. And I found out at the end that you can change them, so we'll have to see what my opinion of it is later on. But yeah, right now I'm not super high on it. If you have a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Okay, man, this is why I like you, man. Please never disappear on me, man. I get the reference. So if you have a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why'd they change it? I can't say. People just liked it better that way. You would know that song if you've seen The Umbrella Academy. Please disappear. A heat wave of 50 degrees. I guess that's Celsius, so that's still quite a bit. Fahrenheit just feels better for temperature. I mean, it's as better as it can feel. I mean, it's not something you would encounter that much. Like, you just kind of get used to Fahrenheit, and that's what you're used to, and it's not annoying. But like, the metric system is completely different. You use it a lot more in a lot more different things, and it's just base 10, so it's way easier because all your calculations are much more nice. You don't have to deal with fractions as often. I will like, even like physics and stuff done in America is usually still done in the metric system, stuff like that, because it's better. But yeah, see, 50 though is kind of a lower number, right? It doesn't feel like it would be that hot. 122, dude, that's 3 digits. That's gotta cook you to death. See, I feel like Fahrenheit really demonstrates just how toasty it can be. You know what I mean? It just feels a lot more, I don't know if brain dead is necessarily the like word I want to use, but it feels more brain dead. But yeah. But maybe I'll start using Kelvin so that I can be trendy and cool. You can tell the difference. But like, dude, listen, like, it's not gonna matter that much. Like, when you're actually in the weather, you know, because you can't really tell a couple degrees difference anyway. I don't know, man. Kelvin is the only true, the one true measurement. I think if there's anything we've learned, that's what it is. Kelvin is the one true temperature. Slap. make up our own new measurement, and then we can secede and start our own country. We'll all crowdfund an island together. What would we call it though? I mean, I obviously would want to name it like Pickles, you know, Dills. Dills would be good. No, that would be our currency. Our currency would be Dills. Yeah, I don't know, man. It would have to be some really obscure name though, or something. The B-Dizzle scale. No, you couldn't name everything after me. Some stuff, okay, but not everything. On B-Dizzle. We can invent our own arithmetic as well. What? I'm okay with that. That sounds good to me, K-Man. Water freezes at 69. But, well, it won't be degrees. Well, no, I guess it would be degrees, but it would be like degrees B-Dizzle or something. I don't know. That would be so funny. We could start our own religion based on it, too. Degrizzles? That's so good, actually. Degrizzles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't mind the whole 32 degrees thing. Ooh, absolutely bodied. Ugh. Golly, I ran over my cord. Yeah, you just get, I mean, it's just like anything. You just get used to it. And like very rarely do I go like, you know, better set this to 32 degrees so I make sure it freezes. Now you just put it in the freezer, it freezes. I don't like listen, if I were in like the chemical engineering or like a lab setting, sure, that might drive me nuts, but everyday life, man, no, you're not really going to encounter it. It's not usually that big of a problem. Not usually that big of a problem. Ouch. That's so rude, dude. Ah, man, I was hoping that would just hit, kill him. There we go. Ouch. Yo, what's up, Nick? How are you, man? Welcome in. Right on the tail end of the stream, just in time. We were just having a chat right now about freedom units versus the metric system. 32 degrees is very cold. I mean, 32 degrees where I'm at currently is like not bad. I would take that. I don't know why he just instant died there. Zero. It's 0 for you right now. Yeah, see, that's awful, man. All right, peace out, Abyss. Thanks for dropping in, man. I think it will be almost time for me to peace out as well soon, guys. The Grace communist. Makes it dangerously cold. Yeah, dude, that's what's sketchy is when roads start freezing. Or when you get like black ice, that's really crazy. Because you just don't see it and it's like super duper slick. Eels per cheeseburger. Dude. We should change to that. Maybe that's what we go by on our island. Eagles per cheeseburger. Yeah, the thing is like I feel like the heat, I just don't really care as like how hot it gets. But the cold, man, I just cannot stand. Once it hits the threshold where it's like cold, I hate it. I hate it. It can go 20 degrees colder, it doesn't matter. I hate it all the same. You know? 11 degrizzles? That sounds horrible. I'm sorry. To be fair though, we are on the up and up, man. Like we're getting pretty close to springtime where life gets like great again. And it's fun to be outside most of the year or most of the time, I mean. You can do so much more. Like we've had this conversation. It gets pretty heated. But like you can just do so much more stuff when it's warm. Glad you're not at college. It's 10 degrees colder there and windy. Dude, that was the worst. Because like a lot of colleges, you have to walk to different buildings for like different degrees and like disciplines. I hated that when I was at college. Because you just like freeze your butt off. You miss the 3-hour streams? Me too, man. I really do. I wish I could spend more time with you guys. But really, like, it's just... It's too taxing. Like not that you guys are taxing, okay? It's just a lot because I need to get to bed at like a good time so that when I wake up at a bad time, I can actually like go to work and stay awake without copious amounts of caffeine. There may come a time where we get back there. There might. It just, I don't know. It's just gonna take a while. If my body does get to the point where I can adjust and like I require a little bit less sleep, then we can definitely look at it again. Right now, 2 to 2.5 hours, I think, is like the sweet spot though. But I agree. I like the 3-hour. I feel like 3 hours was like the perfect time because it gave me a lot of time to do other game modes, right? Like I could finish off with like an hour of friendlies or stuff like that. And that was really fun for me. Getting my butt whooped, but it was fun. There's the rank 4s. Yeah, 24. We have 24. That's actually crazy. What if I worked for 2 hours and stream for the rest? That's good thinking, sheep. No, it's funny. I'll tell people at work I stream. And I'm like, yeah, but if it ever takes off, you will never see me again. I would love to do this for a job, man. I would love it. It would be so fun. We'd probably, if it ever got to the point where it was a full-time job for me, though, it would probably be through a different game. I doubt we could get there with just Marvel Contest of Champions. Maybe, though. Maybe. Like, we could really make it big. I think Medusa I've had... Or wait, Medusa's not rank 4. Never mind. No Gladiator. I know, man. Shame on me. Did I get a new job that makes me want it? Yeah. So my new job, I got to wake up at like 5 in the morning. stuff like that. Play Rivals for the views. We could. My computer. See, the issue is like my computer is not really beefy enough to play a lot of newer games. At least not at a quality that I would want to stream it in. But yeah, I did. I started a plumbing apprenticeship, so I'm very tired all the time. If you go back in my VODs, you can definitely probably tell if you really looked hard enough when I started and when I didn't. But I gotta do shorter streams. It's the only way to get like the optimal performance, I guess, during the day at my day job that actually makes me a livable wage. So it's fun. Yeah, it is. I like a lot of other games, and I do plan to stream other games at some point in the future. That's for sure. I don't want to just be bound to Contest of Champions. So yeah, I do want to get some nicer hardware. It just, man, computers just got so expensive all of a sudden. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm trying to, I mean, Fridays will probably be 3 hours, or there'll be longer streams, or I'll try to, but yep. Oh, you're talking about plumbing? Yeah, plumbing is fun. I do like it. There are some jobs that make me hate it, and then you get back to another job that you like it again. It's been like a roller coaster for me. Play on minimum settings. That's probably what I would have to do. It's just a little different when you're streaming because it's a lot of strain on your CPU, stuff like that, because you're encoding and just a bunch of different stuff. A lot of people, if they want to play games like that at like high graphical settings, they'll even have a different computer altogether to actually stream with. So now I have shorter streams on top of not streaming. Well, I mean, I've also just never streamed over the weekend, so there's no change there. But yeah, we do have shorter streams, and that's okay. I mean, there's a lot in this game you can still do in like a couple hours. So it's just all the more important you guys try to show up off the rip, or you're gonna miss all the good, juicy gameplay. No, it does suck. There's a lot of people that would usually only be able to make it to the third hour as well, and they miss out, which I'm sorry. Like that's life. But I'd love to have you, but alas, I cannot. But who knows? Like I said, I'm more just trying to adapt to the schedule than anything. There could be, and I don't want to promise anything, but there could be a world where the 3 hours come back, where I just like get a lot more adjusted to the schedule and all that. So yeah. What you need, Samir? What you need, my man? Oh yeah, there is a spot open. Unless it's reserved for somebody, I actually don't know. I'm not party to that kind of stuff. You used to be in alliance with that guy? That's funny. Used to run raids with him? That's pretty cool. Well, you could always talk to our leader in Alliance Hop. Anyway, yeah. I'll keep you guys posted though. If I ever am starting or like thinking about going back to 3 hours, then I'll let you know. Because I do think it's possible. It's just the struggle with like plumbing and stuff is I'm going to start school soon. And so I'm going to have full-time job, streaming, and school on top of it. So I don't know that there would be like, there will barely be time to stream. There barely is time now, just so you guys know. Like, but it is important to get the sleep I need so that I can actually pass school and be able to not get fired at work. So Yeah, it's take it easy, Samir. Keeps the game more fun. Isn't it only 1 day a week? Are you talking about my school? My schooling is, I mean, all the schooling is different. If that's what you're talking about. But no, 'tis not. So, but yeah, man, I mean, that's my life. Just to, you know, tell you guys all the things. We'll get there eventually. And then who knows, maybe like a couple of years from now, we're just making it streaming and we're doing that. And you guys get like 8-hour streams. That would be crazy. Most apprenticeships are only 1 day a week. No, well, my apprenticeship, I work every day. It's a full-time job for me. And then school is a little different for me because I'm doing online. So it's technically like every day, or it will be. But I think I could probably pick and choose when I actually do it. But if I want to stay on top of it, I'll have to be doing it frequently. If I do in-person school, it would be 2 days a week, and it would be, I just wouldn't be able to stream at all. So you're welcome for taking the much less educational version. But yeah. Yep. Because if I was going to do it in person, it would be, so I'd get off work around like 4 or 5-ish. And then like class would start like an hour later, and it's like 3.5 hours. And then I'd come home and go to bed. So there was a moment there. I almost switched to only being able to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that would have sucked. But instead I found this other option. So 2-hour streams it is. That's the sacrifice we have to make for it. But anyway, not to go into super detail about my personal life, but that's kind of where things sit. We might get back there eventually. So it's just going to be like burning the candle on both ends for me for a little bit, but we'll get back. I'm not worried about it. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Shout out to our big deal caveman himself with the banger jokes today as well. Thank you, man. Thank you everyone who stopped in. I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, on a Monday, sometimes it can be hard to tune in. Sometimes you just want to plop down on the bed and pass out. So I appreciate you guys spending this time with me. Go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. You guys are awesome. Have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whatever it is